y'all. I'm a late later. What's up, Army Nation? So today I'm going from from straight to curl. So basically what I'm doing, I already started. I'm only braiding the ends, not the root. Excuse my edges, I didn't do it yet. And I'm just taking the rollers and I'm just rolling it up. I already have the hot water boiling on the stove. So basically that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking some hair. Let me start on this side now so y'all can see it. Okay. I bought the rollers to do it myself instead of putting it in the hot water, but I don't know how to use that. The rods that you just, the one that bend, and so I'm just doing it the old-fashioned way until I get the hang of using those rods. I'm just using it the old-fashioned way, just braiding it, roll it up. Let me do one more. Yeah, you don't want to curl the root. See, as you can see, I've been leaving it out. I haven't touched that part. See, I'm just braiding the ends basically. Excuse my edges, y'all. I haven't laid my edges yet. I just want to put this, because if I do, it's going to get off cakey once I dip my hair in the hot water. And we don't want that. And I already straightened this part with the flat iron. That part's gonna stay straight. That's why I'm not doing the root. I'm just only doing the ends. And then that's it. I just put the rollers on the end. So I did this much so far. I just have this a little bit. I have this left to do. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish braiding the rest of the process. And I'm just going to be quiet. All right, so I'm all done putting the rollers in my hair. So that's how it look in the back. I have one in the back, and I used 7 rollers total, or was it 8? I can't remember. So now I'm just combing out my natural hair, and as a reminder, I did already flat iron it because I want to keep the top straight. So I'm just combing it out, you know. Yep, combing out my leave outs and stuff. And there you go. As you can see, the water is boiling. So now I'm about to turn it off and get started. So I'm just gonna pour the water here. As you can see, I already closed it. Okay, so I poured it in here. I'll be right back. Let me go put the pot in the kitchen. Okay, and I'm gonna use this bucket right here to help me out. Okay. See that steam? Hot. All right, so what I'm gonna do first, I want to put this towel around me because this is about to be hot. This is about to be lit. Like hot lit. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do them one by one. All right. Okay, so we're gonna use this. Okay, because this is shorter. See, it's wet. Yep, you want to make sure the part that's braided get down in the water. That's why you see me leaning my head, because I want to make sure it's in the water. Because if it don't get in the water and it's not wet, it's not gonna be it's not gonna curl at all once I take it loose. All right, y'all see all that steam, honey? Yep, gotta make sure it's all the way in there. Y'all see me right there. I burnt my hands a couple of times, but it wasn't that hot. I mean, it didn't hurt. And as you can see, I'm using my towel to dry it a little bit so it won't drip all over me. Okay. Let me do this one too because they're on the same side. Okay. Yep, y'all see that hot water? Y'all see it. You see it, right? Yep. Gotta get it all the way in there. Gotta make sure that braid get in that hot water too. Yeah, for best results, you want to make sure you do them one by one. You want to dip it in the water one by one. You don't want to put them all together at once, you know? One by one is better for best results. Okay, so I'm just finishing up doing it one by one. So now since I'm done with it one by one, I'm just going to go ahead and dip them all in there at the same time. And then I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the process on the other side. Yep, got to get them all in there. Yep, now I'm just making sure, just drying them, you know, make sure they're not wet, because if they're still super wet, they're gonna drip all over the place and just wet up my shirt and everything. So I want to make sure I go ahead and dry them individually and then as a whole. So now I'm all done, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let the water out, the hot water out. So I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit, maybe like about 30 minutes or so. And then I'll come back in and then I'll take it loose and then you guys can see the results. Okay, I'll be back. I'm back. Miss me? Love you. And it's more than you ever known. That's for sure. You can always follow my love forevermore. Alright, so now on my edges, I'm just putting a little bit of Eco Gel. Yes, hunty. And as you can see, I put the shower cap on my head while it's still wet. So let's go ahead and slay these edges real quick. Yep, because right now they looking tragic, hunty. Yes, very tragic. So we're just gonna lay them a little bit before I take this bonnet off. So yeah, like I said, you could take a toothbrush, you can take an edges brush, whatever floats your boat. You know, you can't go wrong. The only way to go wrong is to not put anything on your edges. But other than that, you pretty much can use whatever. You just want to get you a clean toothbrush, or you can go to Amazon and buy the edge brush. I did have it, but I don't know where it is. But this toothbrush work wonders. Just don't use a toothbrush you're brushing your teeth with on your edges, because I mean, that's just gonna be one yucky situation. Just get you a brand new toothbrush out the pack and do what you do, you know. All right, so there we go. So now we just gotta smear that out a little bit. Okay, so there we go. So now the edges are laid. See, now the edges are laid. Much better. All right. So now I'm just gonna take this off. I don't pull some of the hair rollers off, but it's okay because I'm gonna take them off anyway. All right, so let's go. I'm taking them off so I could take them loose and everything, and we're gonna do the big reveal and see how it looks. So before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and just comb down my leave out before I take the plaits loose. Alright, so since that's done, I'm just gonna go ahead and take them loose one by one, and then I'll reveal the result to you guys. Okay, so as you can see from the first one I took loose, it's not really curly like I intended it to. You know, it's kind of looking like that, have that wet and wavy look to it, and that's not what I was going for. Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue to, as you can see the sad look on my face, it didn't come out the way I wanted to, but it don't look bad. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet so y'all could just watch me take them loose. That's the result. So far, I'm not really liking the result. It didn't really curl well. The curl didn't take. Oh my goodness, the curl did not take, y'all. Yeah, I know. Sometimes with hair, that's how it go. You hit or miss. So, I'm gonna have to try another method. Because doing this in hot water, it did not take. See? Normally it's curly, but I don't know. It didn't take. So we're just gonna comb it out. You know, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. It's a part of life. And this time I definitely miss because it's not curly. See, this is the result. I'm just gonna comb it out and I'm gonna go out here so y'all can really see it. So I'm just gonna have to try to use my other rollers because it just wet my hair up. So now I just have to let it dry and just flat iron it. It did something. It's just, you know, it's just not giving what it was supposed to have gave, you know? So as you can see, this is how it looks. I mean, it's not really giving what it was supposed to have gave. I thought it would have been like really curly, and this is the result. So I'm just gonna have to try something else. Maybe I'm not gonna braid it and put it in hot water. I'm just gonna roll it up, roll up the ends, and then at night tonight I'm gonna roll up I'm probably just gonna leave it like this for the rest of the day. You know, see, it's not giving what it was supposed to give. There's no curls. It did something, just not what it was supposed to. So I'm gonna leave it like this. When I get ready to go to bed tonight, I'm just gonna use those same rollers. Those same rollers y'all saw me using. I'm just gonna like part it in section and like just roll it all the way up. And then it should be like curled up in the morning. I'm just gonna let it sit overnight. Normally when I braid my hair and I put it in the hot water and I take it loose, it's curl, like real curl. So I don't know what happened. This is the Malaysian 6 inches. 3 bundles. The 3 bundles, 16 inches. So I don't know. Last time with the Last time with the Brazilian hair, it did it. So maybe this is just a different type of fabric. He said it could do whatever. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to buy a flat iron because I don't know how to curl my hair using the flat iron. I see a lot of girls do it. Power to you, honey. I don't know how to do that. So I think I'm going to go back on Amazon and buy a curling iron or a wand or something and then just do it. So this is the result. This is the result. Let me tilt it a little bit so y'all can see. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, I had to do. So that's how it looks in the back, you know. Let me do that quick shake for you guys. Yes, hunty. This is what it's giving. So it's like it did something. It looks, you know, it definitely did something. See? But I didn't want this type of curl. I mean, it don't look bad. I think once it dry, it's going to give it that because it's still kind of damp. So that's why I'm just going to let this ride out for the night. And then tonight when I get ready to go to sleep, I'm just going to do it again. So this is it. It's not bad. All right, Army Nation, that's it. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe. And if you have any ideas on what I should do differently, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. As always, stay blessed, divas. Bye. Now picture this.